All right, let's talk about Bader. What do you think?
He's tough. You know, he's gotten a lot better, man. Ryan Bader's had this career resurgence. You know, he's in the top 5 for the first time in his career, I believe. He's won 4 fights in a row. And not only has he won 4 fights, he smashed Ovince St. Preux, who's got a lot of hype behind him right now. Beat Phil Davis, who hardly ever, you know, Phil barely ever loses. He's beat some good guys, you know, and this is probably the last step for Ryan Bader to try and get that title shot that's eluded him. So he's done a phenomenal job. He's gotten a ton better. You know, he's a good wrestler. He's an All-American wrestler. So that'll be tough, you know, taking him down. He's got a really good guillotine choke. And you know what? Ryan's got a big right hand, and he throws that thing with reckless abandon, and he tries to knock you out every time he throws his punches. So, but not only that, he's gotten better in terms of being more patient. His composure's better. And he's more aware in the fight. You know, he's gotten all around. He's a much better athlete and a much better fighter than he was a couple years ago. You know what? That was a big deal. You know, I was like, man, another wrestler. But that wasn't the most important thing. The name really didn't matter. It was where the fight was, New Orleans, being to go back home, and also that it was another 5-round fight to train for. You know, I wanted another 5-round fight so that if I get to a title shot again, I feel more prepared for the 4th and 5th round. And then just the fact that I get to go home and compete towards the end of my athletics career is a big deal for me.
I wanted to talk about your analyst job at Fox. How's it going for you?
Going great. I love my job. The people at Fox are unbelievable. They gave me the platform to learn and grow. And as I've grown, I've gotten better, and I love it, man. I love my job. I love the people I work with. I love watching fights. I mean, I cannot believe they pay us to watch and talk about fights, because essentially that's all we do. You know, the idea that we want to give to the people watching is that there are 3 guys up there and they're just talking fights. Nothing more, nothing less. Maybe we just have some information that you didn't have, and maybe we can just tell you to look at the fight from a different way than you were looking at it before. And if we can do that, we did our job. But we are just a few guys up there talking about the fights, just as you and your friends are. And I hope we're giving off that vibe.
Have you ever got a call from somebody that's fight you've analyzed and then not happy with it?
All the time, dude. I used to do that all the time. Like, I mean, but I didn't realize how much it means to guys when we pick against them. But guys, it's our job. If I didn't have to pick any fights, I wouldn't pick a fight. I would never say a guy would win. But it's our job. We have to. It's our opinion. Go out and prove us wrong. Beat the guy. If we pick against you, prove us wrong. Pick the other guy. Beat him.
You get caught in situations like that. I saw a funny little clip with you and Chris Weidman and Luke Rockhold on the phone. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, you know, I was messing with Weidman about Luke. I told him that Luke had a dream that how he knocked him out and became the UFC champion. Listen, at the end of the day, it's not about just getting inside of the octagon and fighting. You have to make people take notice. So if I have the ability to make more people interested in Luke versus Chris Weidman, I'm going to do it because that's my brother, and Chris is a good guy. So if more eyes are watching, they get paid better. They make more money, and I'm happy for my friends in that way.
So are you entertained with this whole Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo?
Yeah, it's great. I love it. I think Conor McGregor does a fantastic job. This guy has 4 fights, and he has made more money than most guys will make in their entire careers. But it's because his ability to get up there and sell a fight. You have to be able to sell a fight. So Conor McGregor's done a phenomenal job. Now the problem is you got to go in there and fight Jose Aldo, and a pissed off Jose Aldo, and that's no easy proposition for anyone. But McGregor seems to be up for it, and he's a guy now that when he starts talking, it's hard to pick against him.